Today we're talking about the hollow rock and some scaling options for the hollow rock. First, we need to be able to find a hollow position. So hollow is a globally arched position for the whole body. If this is a localized joint, this would be flexion in a local area. We're thinking globally, the entire body making in a flexed shape. So what that's going to look like, and be able to find that position. This is that hollow body shape that we're going to be looking for doing our hollow rocks. The way that we're going to find that, start by laying on the ground, sticking your feet straight up in the air, squeezing your legs together, and lowering them down, feeling what your low back is doing. We want to make sure that we're keeping our low back flat into the ground, because it has a natural curve in that lumbar spine, and when our legs are up, that is flattened out. Well, we're going to take our core and think about pushing our belly button and our spine down to the floor to try to flatten that out. And then try to maintain that for as long as we can while lowering our legs. And as soon as we feel that lumbar curve start to come back, then that's where we know that's our stopping point. That's as low as we can lower our legs for this hollow hold. So we find that spot, and then we're going to do a crunch. So thinking about bringing your sternum toward your belly button, putting it up, crunching that down nice and tight, and then sticking your arms above your head. All right, now that that's all locked in place, we want to squeeze our legs really tight so that everything is really, really locked in place, and then we're going to rock. That is a hollow rock. It's very challenging. So one of the ways that we can scale that is just doing a hollow hold. So we find that hollow position, and we just hold here, a static hold, and just work that core and pushing that spine down and bringing that sternum up toward your belly button. If that is too difficult for you to hold for any significant amount of time, we're going to want to shorten the levers on your body to kind of lessen the weight that your core has to hold. So instead of having your legs straight, you can bring them in a little bit. But if that feels like not enough of a challenge, stick one leg out. Still holding that globally flexed position, but limiting and reducing the load that your core has to hold. The other option would be keep your legs out, but bring your arms in and use them to kind of reach for your toes. And you can combine these things into different combinations to find a scaled version of that hollow hold that'll work for you to be able to hold for 30 seconds to a minute at a time. Okay, that is our hollow rock and some scaling options.